Grandpa Willie, he a shady little thing too. Olivia won't let him be great. He won't talk about the whole Vanessa and him situation over Summer, and she's like, let's let Summer be. She don't love him. Had she seen that hug and felt that connection, she would have felt it all the way across the room through that window. She would have felt it. Hey guys, it's Kaya. In today's video, I'll be reviewing All American Season 3, Episode 4. My mind's playing tricks on me. It's after 3 a.m. y'all, but I'm a night owl, so it's cool. Oh, and I got these nails last week from Target. It's from the Kiss brand, and it's the Kiss Gel Fantasy. It comes with the adhesive stickers because they're press-on nails. I don't recommend those adhesive stickers because almost every time you wash your hands, you're gonna have to reapply them. So I reapplied all of them using the glue that it comes with in the pack, and they've been pretty good since. After like 4 days, the thumb has been the only thing to come off, and it actually came off today, and I just reapplied it. But yeah, they're decent and they're nice, and they're like that, like so quick to put on. Highly recommend. I don't know how I'm gonna get them off though. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, let's get into the video. Y'all, thank goodness we went a whole episode with no Vanessa whatsoever. Her name came up, but her face wasn't there. So much happened in this episode. So we have Patience and Coop, and they have now recorded a new song together that they were working on when they were in that cafe, and it ends up getting posted online by someone who was recording them, and people are loving it. I actually really like the song. I'm about to add that to my shower playlist because this one's good. I wasn't a fan of their previous music, together or separate, but this new song, this hits. But yeah, Layla ends up hearing the song and sees all the attention that it's getting online and everything, and now Patience and Coop want to shoot a music video for it. Only problem is Patience is still under contract with Shady JP. So with that being said, Layla's supposed to be handling the situation. Something's a little off with her when she's talking to them about it in the cafe, but she later goes to her dad's label. It's a no-go. The new talent guy, he's not having it. Apparently daddy trained him to be just like him, so she got her work cut out for her. So with that trio have their issues going on, Jordan and Simone. Boy, Jordan's been ghosted. He hurt too. Can't focus on football. Basically everything is revolving around Simone at this moment. And he gonna bring back GW. Grandpa Willie, he a shady little thing too, talking about Laura can't come to the cookout. And he wants to build his relationship as well with Olivia. Olivia is not trying to have it, but for the family dinner that's coming up, she suggests that they have a cookout. Ain't nobody gonna shade her mama. I like that the family dynamic between Laura, Billy, Olivia, and Jordan is kind of getting back to what it was season 1, because Laura and Billy seem like they're in a better place now. Like they're laughing, they're having full conversations with each other. Yeah, it seems like they're trying to work things out and make it better for the family. Family dinners are a constant thing now. I'm here for this. And I already told y'all, Billy don't want Grace, and Grace don't want him. Grace gonna end up, I told y'all, Grace gonna end up with D'Angelo. Shady Carter. I can see it now. So yeah, back to Jordan. Simone finally hits him up. She takes him on a drive to do what she's been doing the last few nights, which is stalking her baby's adoptive parents' house. Creep mode, both of them. And they have a moment in the car where she tells him she wants her baby back. I knew she wanted that baby back. She feels that although people told her when she decided on adoption that it was a selfless act, her actually giving him up was selfish on her part, and she's ready to be a mama. She only has 3 days left to change her mind and get the baby, so that's what she's contemplating now. And you know, Jordan is a sucker. He's just here for it. You want your baby, Simone? Then that'll be our baby. I mean, I guess she found her a good one though. When she does come to the conclusion that she does want to keep the baby, well, not even keep it at this point, she want to go get her baby, Jordan is stuck with the tough decision. It's tough on his part. Tough decision of deciding whether to stick around for his team's photos or go with her to get the baby. my team or my woman? He don't know. Boy, Asher, he's stuck on the sideline still. He don't know what to do. The coach giving him the cold shoulder. Come to find out, Vanessa been talking about him to her mama. She apparently was telling her mom how he's such a great guy, a polite guy, you know, and moms don't see it. She gonna sit here and throw it up in his face, the steroids, the fact that he gave away his team's playbook, and got him reviewing a game that he didn't even get to play in. The shade of it all. But you know, he take it like a champ. He goes on and helps one of his teammates later on with some issues that they've been having on the field to help them get better. She sees the initiative that he is taking, and she lets him know, this is a good thing that you're doing here. You're on the right track to possibly getting yourself back out on that field. No steroids needed. Boy, Ashton did some growing. He just want to get back out there and play football and be a great boyfriend. But Olivia won't let him be great. He won't talk about the whole Vanessa and him situation over summer, and she's like, let's let summer be. She don't love him. Him and Vanessa are made for each other, and they just need to be together, because you could tell when a girl is over here talking about you like that to her mama, she got some feelings. Olivia, on the other hand, she ends up going to Spencer's job to pick up some food to go, ends up bumping into him there. We find out that her and Kia actually teach a dance class to the kids at the youth center. I actually really like that though. Hopefully they show some clips of them teaching that class. But her and Spencer, you know, start talking. He's telling her how he miss his friend that he had before, Summer. You know, Summer changed things for them, but he wants to get it back to that, and she misses him too. And he had the audacity to display these horrible dance moves. I hope he could dance in real life, because those moves were a struggle. And then they hug it out, y'all. It's the hugs for me. Their hugs are like those 3 unsaid words. Those 3 little words, not even little, those 3 strong words is what you can feel within those hugs. And as a member of Team Layla, I'll allow it. Why? Because my girl deserves better. You know what I wanted to happen in that moment? Just one little thing. For my girl Layla to come walking up and look through the window and just see their interaction. Even if she didn't make it for the whole thing, just to see that hug. Because I feel like if she would have seen that hug, she would have put 2 and 2 together. I mean, she's been trying, but they've been misleading her. So it hasn't been working this whole time. But had she seen that hug and felt that connection, she would have felt it all the way across the room through that window. She would have felt it. And she would have known that they've been playing her this whole time. Her best friend and her boyfriend. And it would have been like season 1, you know? Olivia came walking up to the window and she saw Spencer and Layla up in there smooching, because my girl went and she got the guy. She wasn't trying that hard at the time to get him, but you know, fate's a line, she got him. It would have come full circle, but they ain't let it happen. Haters. So this episode, Spencer is meeting with the sports therapist to go over his arm and figure out what that mental block is. What is his stuck point that's keeping him from feeling like his arm is 100%. His therapist wants him to go over everything leading up to the shooting. And as he's talking to him, you know, he catches on to the name Olivia. He wants to know more about her. Spencer talks all about Olivia, and based on the way he's talking, his therapist comes to the realization for him that he's in love with her. Y'all. And Spencer's like, what? No, that's Liv. I love Layla. But that's what it is. His therapist told him that he is in love with Olivia. He said he loves Layla. Yes, he loves her, but he loves her in a sense that they previously dated and they broke up because my girl went crazy for a little bit there, you know? She didn't want the help. And then when they did think about getting back together at the cotillion and everything, she was still going through her recovery stage. He wanted to respect that because he cares about her. And then they decided to get back together over the summer. But during that time of them being broken up, you've been continuing to build your relationship with Olivia. You guys were together that whole time, basically, I'm assuming, because when everyone left town for the summer, you two were still there. So you were able to build more of that relationship, a relationship that was already strong to begin with, because she was the first person that you met when you came to Beverly. You guys built that connection up front. It was a friendship that grew, a friendship that she wanted to be more than a friendship. And this whole time, it's not even like it got to a point where it was at a standstill and they weren't friends or they distanced themselves from each other. It's been growing this whole entire time. Whereas him and Layla, you guys had such a rush in the beginning in season 1, and it got to a point where it exploded, girl. And now you're trying to make it work again. There's a disconnect. That love that he has for Layla, it's a friendship love, more of a I care for you and I'll be there for you, you know. But this whole time, he's been falling in love with Olivia, and him taking that bullet for her, man, that just sealed the deal. But still, his therapist wants him to write down the events of that day leading up to his shooting, so that way he can better understand what his stuck point is. So Coop, Patience, and Layla are at the cafe with Liv because they're trying to make plans for the music video that Coop and Patience want to do for their new song. And Layla lets them know that Patience won't be able to be in it because of the contract that she was unable to get her out of. Olivia is there because she is actually helping with sketches for an idea that Layla has for the video. And also she has the kids from the youth center coming to dance in the video as well. So later when we get to the South Crenshaw football field where the music video is taking place, thanks to Billy, we learn that Layla, when I tell y'all, my girl Layla be coming through, we find out that Layla was able to find a way for Patience to be a part of this whole experience. Flash to JP's office, she has now filed a lawsuit against her dad's record label because Patience was a minor when he signed her. Dag, JP. Thought you was smarter than that. Oh, y'all, Darnell. Poor Darnell been moping around the whole episode, packing his bags, getting ready to leave. He hasn't really been around the house too much and kind of a little shady, you know, towards Spencer and Dylan. And little Dylan been so hurt because Darnell's been like his second brother this whole time. And they were working on a comic book together that was based off of Corey, R.I.P. And now he feels not abandoned, but he doesn't know what to do now since Darnell is leaving, and he's gonna miss him. But kind of find out Darnell is just hurt because he's been a military kid, military brat his entire life, and he has never been able to make a home his home, you know. And he thought Crenshaw was gonna be it, but now he gotta dip out to Germany because his mama fresh out of surgery and she need him, and he don't know how to deal with that. He hurt, y'all. He gotta make choices just like Jordan. Hurt mama, new mama. He chose to hurt mama. So Jordan chooses his team, and he lets Simone know via voicemail he loves her and that he'll be basically supporting her from afar. Now Simone ends up going to the adoptive parents' house to get her baby back, but once she sees the mom there with the baby, she realizes that he's in good hands, and she changes her mind because she sees that he's happy. And that was what she told Jordan earlier too. She wanted to make sure he was taken care of and that he was happy. She was trying to book it out of there, y'all. She was trying to be out. But the mom seems so sweet though. She actually wants her to be a part of his life. She even says, you know, he has 2 moms, which he does, and that she can come and visit from time to time. Look at that, she done got an open adoption. Now Spencer is writing out everything that happened leading up to him getting shot that day. You know, he's going through his memory. Everything's coming back to him. Everything. Not even just that day. Everything. Season 1, season 2. He's putting the pieces together, connecting the dots, like my girl Layla should be doing. Connecting the dots. And he comes to the realization that everything that has happened, the reason he has that mental block that is keeping his shoulder from performing how it should be, is because of Coop, y'all. He told her, don't mess with Sean. She gets involved with Sean. Don't mess with Tyrone, the girl running the streets. Don't go running the streets. Coop, you won't get yourself hurt. Coop, so-and-so is threatening your life. And what does Coop do? Coop does what she want to do. That bullet was for Coop. She should have been shot. But no. Coop put his life at risk. Coop put Olivia's life at risk. I mean, Olivia could have been shot, but we ain't gonna touch on that. It's all because of Coop, y'all. I told y'all, she been annoying this whole time. And she didn't need to get popped one little time. One little time. That'll teach her, because she thinks she tough. She thinks she doing something out here in these streets. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. Coop about to get left back, y'all. Coop missing so many classes. Coop about to repeat she getting left back at this point. Guidance counselor telling her, you're missing this many classes. You have to make up so-and-so. She don't even care, y'all. She ain't even fazed by it. Left back trying to make music. So next week's trailer, we see that Spencer is still struggling with his shoulder on the field. They also show him talking to Coop about the whole situation, how he blames her, as he should. And she's all upset, saying, you blame me for you getting shot? Yeah, because that should have been your bullet, girl. She better hope now Patience over here gonna take some bullets for her, because it won't be Spencer no more. He done learned his lesson, I think. And thank goodness someone's catching on. Laura is putting 2 and 2 together that Olivia is drinking again, or that she's using drugs. She knows she up to something. And that's enough for me. Y'all, I think these next few episodes are about to be crazy. Episodes 5, 6. I think we're getting to the point where we find out exactly what went down with Olivia and Spencer within these next 2 episodes, especially with him going to this sports therapist now. He gonna bring it out of him. He gonna help him realize. But yeah, I feel like we're getting to the height of it all. I am so excited to see what happens with Layla and her dad. I just want to see him like fuming. I can see it now. Coop and Spencer seem like they're about to be on the outs for quite some time, and I don't think she's gonna be that upset about it, because she has her music career now taken off with her girlfriend by her side. So I don't think she's gonna be too hurt. And then I think Spencer is just gonna, honestly, when this whole thing comes out with him and Olivia, it's just gonna be the 2 of them. Nobody gonna want to be around them. Nobody, probably except Jordan. But other than that, that's it. And their parents. But other than that, that's it. It's just gonna be them. Everyone else they're gonna be looking from the outside and like, this is what y'all was doing behind our backs. That's what's gonna happen, y'all. But yeah, that's everything from this week's episode, and I'm gonna see y'all next week. Peace.